Hey guys, Airox here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be making a top 10 list of my personal favorite video games. This list is just based strictly on my opinion. I don't know if they're actually the best games out there, it's just the ones that I like most. I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do something a little bit different with my channel. So anyway, I'll kick off the top 10, starting with number 10. For my number 10 pick, I chose the Halo series. I really couldn't choose one specific game from Halo. They were all really good to me. I never really hated one. I didn't like any more one than the other. Honestly, they were all about the same to me. And I really liked playing them a lot throughout my years of growing up. I started off with Halo 2 actually, and then, grew into each one as they came out. Um, this was kind of a childhood game, middle school game. Even now I'm playing it. So it's always been a great game for me, and that's why I'm listing it as my number 10 pick. For my number 9 pick, I chose something a little bit different than usual. I chose The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Why I chose this is because it's always been a great game, childhood or not. Some people may say, oh, it's a kid's game. Well, it's a Zelda game, and all I can say is it's very entertaining to play. The puzzles in it are great. Just the whole mechanics of the game are great. The graphics are they've gotten a lot better once they put it on the Wii U. Everything about that game is fun, and it's not just a kid's game. It's actually just a great game overall. And some people may not like that on my list. Personally, it was a great game, and if you ever want to play it, I would say try it out. And that's why it's my number 9 pick. For my number 8 pick, I chose a great game that has come out recently. It's a great shooter, Destiny. Destiny is a really good game made by Bungie. It's nothing like Halo. It's actually a lot different than Halo. People would think Destiny and Halo are a lot alike. They're actually not. Destiny is more of a shooter. It's focused as this first-person shooter, no vehicles, none of that stuff. And its game modes are just so unique. I've never played anything like it. Honestly, I came into Destiny buying it, thinking I wasn't going to like it, that it was just going to be another shooter. I ended up playing it all summer. It was a great game, and it actually surprised me a lot. It's definitely easily on my top 10 list, and it's a little bit higher up. It's not the best game I've ever played, but it's definitely a good one, and that's why it's my number 8 pick. Okay, my number 7 pick is a little bit controversial, and you guys might not like it, but my number 7 pick is League of Legends. Some of you might be thinking, oh, that's not a video game, that's just an online game. Well, whatever, blah, 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 I'm just going to pick it anyway, just call it a video game, whatever. It's a very fun game. Personally, I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played it in a year or so. But it was one of the most fun and time-consuming games. I literally racked up so many hours in middle school playing this game. I was on it 24/7. It's just a simple game. You have like one game mode on there. How could you possibly play it that much? Well, that's what got me. It's just that fun of a game. And playing with friends is just as fun as well. And that's why it's my number 7 pick. My number 6 pick is one of my favorite games of all time. It is Super Smash Bros. Melee. So, I chose Super Smash Bros. Melee instead of the others because this is obviously the best game in the series of them. It was a childhood game for everyone, and it's still the competitive game people play nowadays. It's just that good. I mean, tell me you didn't play this in your childhood at least once. Even grown adults are playing it. It's just a game for all ages. That's what it is. And it's a super fun game. And you just strategize throughout the whole thing. I don't know. It was one of the most fun games I've played in my life, and I still play it now. It's a great game, and it's definitely one of Nintendo's best games. For my number 5 pick, I'm picking the game I've actually played recently and just started playing recently. It is Grand Theft Auto 5. I didn't start playing this game until this past fall. Yeah, it's been out since 2013, but I just got it not too long ago. Then how could I possibly rate it on my top 10, which I've been playing since I was a kid? Well, it's just that good. Literally, I've had so much fun playing it with friends. You can only play this game with friends, I feel like. You can play the story mode, but honestly, I play multiplayer way more, as you can see on my channel. And I didn't just pick this game because it's a very favorited game in the whole community of gamers. It's actually that good. It's definitely worth $60, even though it's still $60 after 2 or 3 years. But I would definitely go out and buy it if you don't have it. For my number 4 pick, I'm picking one of the greatest games in my childhood, the Pokemon series. I can't pick one specific game because all the games are amazing. And I can say one word about this game. Childhood, childhood, childhood. That's all I did as a kid. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. I'm gonna go to the neighbors, play Pokemon. I'm gonna do this, go play Pokemon. Literally could not get away from it. And you know what? And it let me down in middle school when some of the games came out. I was kind of like, I was kind of sick of it. Then in high school it came back. I actually love it. I have a 2DS now. I got some of the new games. Whether it's Pokemon Red or Blue or X and Y, doesn't matter what game it is, it's still a great game. And the game series is going to run for a long time because it's very successful and very fun. For my number 3 pick, I chose a game loved by most people. I chose the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Skyrim was a great game that came out in 2011. For its time, it had the best graphics, it had one of the biggest maps. It was just an insane game. There was so much to do, so many places to travel, and you could just walk around and do whatever you wanted to do. It was just such an amazing game. It was probably one of the only games to play that good in 2011 on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Seriously, it was just such a good game. And just that you could fight dragons, it was just that you could do so many different things on there. That's what made it so good. And that's why it's a number 3 pick easily. For number 2, I picked a great multiplayer game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, everyone has their different favorite Call of Duty. It could be Modern Warfare 2, it could be World at War, it could be Modern Warfare 3, it could be anything. Mine is easily Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is when I started playing Xbox. That's what got me into Xbox Live and playing with friends, because I had so much fun. If you're watching this video and you were one of the friends I played with, you know how much fun we had playing this. Literally, it was the funnest game I've ever played with friends. Hands down. Might not have been your favorite Call of Duty, but you gotta admit, it was pretty fun. And it was easily my number 2 pick. And for my number 1 pick, I picked the best game of all time, hands down, and that game is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Just couldn't get a game better, with its great graphics and its great handling, and it's just such a good game. You could do anything you want, you could skate anywhere. No, don't worry, I'm just kidding. That's definitely not my number 1 pick. I've never even played the shitty game. It's probably a piece of crap. Anyway, my real number 1 pick is The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Oblivion was a lot like Skyrim, except Oblivion came before Skyrim. Oblivion had set up free roaming around with great graphics. In its time, it was one of the best games that had come out, with its great graphics of its time. Obviously, its graphics aren't nearly as good as the amazing graphics of Xbox One and PS4 has now. The graphics aren't what make up a game, it's the quality. The quality of this game was so fun. There was so much to do. It was a big map. It was a lot like Skyrim, except the quests were better. That's just my opinion, though. And it was just more of an original game than Skyrim. It's almost like Skyrim copied Oblivion, but it really didn't. Skyrim is its own game. But I think it's just the fact that Oblivion came first and that the creators took that step forward saying, hey, let's make this game. And it just ended up being amazing. I have played this game so much throughout all my years in my life, and I still play it now. This is my #1 pick, and also this has been my top 10 favorite video games list. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe.